At this moment, Tokyo, Japan. Maki Takahashi ended a whole day of talks with Jufei and Ziyu. The talks between the two sides can be said to be very in-depth, and both sides are very satisfied with each other. This is mainly because Jufei and Ziyu feel that this person Maki Takahashi is very good, and he does not need to guide him to kill the Ito family himself. He already has this consciousness. Secondly, it is also because, in order to finalize the cooperation as soon as possible, Takahashi deliberately released a few percentage points of the profit share on the specific cooperation terms. Jufei originally wanted to talk about the next 3 to 7 cooperation agreement. Whether it was with the Takahashi family or the Ito family, only 30% of the benefits would be given to them. But what he didn't expect was that Takahashi himself reduced his expected profit share to 25%. Even Ziyu feels that the target of this cooperation can basically be finalized, that is, the Takahashi family. As for the Ito family, there is no need for negotiation. But out of business reputation, the siblings decided to talk to the Ito family before matching the final decision. After all, before she came, she had made an appointment with someone from the Ito family, and she couldn't just kick the opponent out before she met. Therefore, even if they just walked through the scenes, they couldn't let the Su family talk. This is the business field. Even if he has sharpened his knives secretly and is about to slaughter the other person to eat meat, he will still be very polite on the surface, and even call him brothers and sisters. Maki Takahashi is indeed a smart man. He knew that the Ito family could never offer better terms than their own. Even if the Ito family could accept a 25% share of the bill, they couldn't take the initiative to propose to the Su family to unite with the Su family to kill. After all, when doing business in peaceful times, most people are afraid to shout and kill. Even if they have this idea, they are still hiding in their hearts and afraid to speak out. Takehiko didn't know the malicious plan of the Su family, and naturally it was impossible to actively cater to their tastes. But he is different. He had made a mistake and had known Su's whole cards in advance. Therefore, he believes that the Su family will eventually choose himself. By then, the Takahashi family will also become the top presence in Japan. Just when he was excited about this, he suddenly received a call from Tenglin. Seeing that it was his call, Maki Takahashi immediately thought of the Chinese man who abolished his son's arms in the street. This incident is simply the greatest shame the Takahashi family has suffered over the years. Every time he thinks about it, Takahashi really gets angry. So he immediately connected the phone and asked in a cold voice, "Tenglin, how is the matter going? Where is that bastard now?" Tenglin hurriedly said, "Mr. Takahashi, something has happened to accidents. If I guessed correctly, my junior brother should be dead now, and there is no dead body." "What?" Takahashi blurted out in shock. "You mean, Tenglin Qingtian is dead? Who did it? Is that the Chinese?" "No." Tenglin said with a gloomy expression. "There is a high probability that another ninja family did it." "Another ninja family?" Takahashi Maki frowned. "Did you provoke anyone?" "No." Tenglin said, "Mr. Takahashi, our brothers have been doing things for you all these years. Except for your enemies, we have not made enemies outside, so I suspect that the other party should be directed against you." "Targeting me?" Takahashi blurted out, "Who is targeting me?" And the other party also used ninjas. It seems that the background is not small. Tenglin asked him, "Mr. Takahashi, do you think it is the Ito family?" "As far as I know, the famous Koga family in the ninja family has always been closely related to them." Takahashi was also a little confused. He didn't know what happened to Tenglin Qingtian and who was killed by him. "So I thought in my heart, there are not many ninja families in China. Except for the ninjas of the Ito family, the remaining families seem to have no need to be an enemy of me. Could it be that the old dog, Takehiko Ito, is also plotting to kill me?" At this time, Maki Takahashi, because he originally wanted to kill Takehiko, he felt somewhat preconceived in his heart that Takehiko might also be planning to kill himself. It seems that everyone is a swordsman, and they want to put each other to death. Thinking of this, he blurted out, "This time the big Chinese family came to Tokyo to meet me first. Takehiko must be furious, maybe he is targeting me." And I guess, he is now waiting to discuss cooperation with the Su family. In order to leave a good impression on the Su family, he dare not directly act on me at this time, so he acted on you first. I estimate Ito's purpose. It is to weaken my strength in advance, and then slowly clean me up. Tenglin hurriedly asked, Mr. Takahashi, what shall we do now? Takahashi really thought about it for a long time, gritted his teeth and said in a deep voice, Tenglin, you have been a little low-key these days, and you will send more people to watch the Be It starred secretly and wait for my news. Once I successfully sign the contract with the Su family, I will first get rid of that Be It starred. To snow the shame of my Takahashi family. Tenglin immediately said, Good Mr. Takahashi, I will definitely fulfill my mission. Maki Takahashi said again, in addition, you will mobilize a group of people from your family to rush to Kyoto overnight. Go to Kyoto? Tenglin asked in surprise. Mr. Takahashi, why should I send people to Kyoto?